everybody. Welcome to MMASMR. And tonight I'm going to be doing something very different and something that I have not seen with ASMR before, but it's something that I hope you will all enjoy. So tonight we're going to be playing an ASMR game show. Now, I absolutely love game shows. I love watching the game shows from like the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s to the present day. You can find a lot of classic game shows on YouTube, and there's also two game show channels here in America. The Game Show Network, known as GSN, and then there's Buzzer, Buzzr is how they spell it, and that's all like the classic vintage game shows. And I love them. I have so much fun watching game shows. They're my favorite type of television program. So, today what I thought we would do is recreate a little game that used to happen during Monty Hall's version of Let's Make a Deal. And it's also something that I have seen on Bill Barker's The Price is Right. But essentially what I have here is that I have selected 4 objects, and I'm going to describe each one of the objects and show it to you in detail, and then I want you to put them in order based on the price that you think that they retailed for, from lowest to highest. So as I'm describing these items, take a look at them, and then at the end you're going to mentally imagine what the price order is, and from there we're going to have some prizes. So not real prizes, but playing along, we're using our imaginations here. So let me begin by showing you the first 4 items. So this first item is a really cute ceramic dish, and it makes some beautiful sounds. Oh, the sounds it makes when I tap it. But as you can see, this is a little fish bowl. It's a tiny, tiny little bowl. It fits in the palm of my hand, and I don't have really big hands. And around the edges, he's tan. And on the sides, he's blue. But you can't show the price. On the sides, he's blue. And he's got this cute little eye. You see the details? And his face, here's his fin. His little mouth. And you can see the little scales up here. He's very detailed. And then he's got this lovely tail with these ridges. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little ridges. So there we go. There is the first item. The second item is this beautiful pendant, and it's a little pin, and it's got all of these gorgeous colors. It's got yellow and red and green and blue, and these rhinestones, and they're in a setting of gold, and the red and the blue and the green elements are enameled. See how shiny they are in the light? And then the yellow is not enameled, it's just a matte but beautiful and bright yellow. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sections of color, and 1, 2, 3, 4 sections with the rhinestones. And again, it's kind of, it fits well into my hand, but it's not a super tiny pendant. But it's very beautiful and eye-catching. Then the third item is this little glass bird, and he's a gorgeous mint green color. He or she. This looks a bit like a girl bird, I think. And it's a beautiful mint green color. And if you look in the center there, she has some little air bubbles that I think just adds to the design. It just makes her even more beautiful. This is a very minimalistic, almost abstract take on a bird, because it's just this form, and then a little tiny beak, and little indentation for the eyes here and here, and then her little tail. And on the inside, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bubbles clearly. But there's a lot of much tinier ones if you look closely. She's made of glass. She's kind of heavy. You could use this as a paperweight if you wanted to. It's the third item. And then we have the fourth item. So this adorable little bear is a candle. And you see he's got the wick up here. And he is dipped in this beautiful bright gold hue. He almost looks like a candy wrapper. Like a gold candy wrapper that you would see on a piece of chocolate around Christmas. And he's got this beautiful bow tie on, and it's very shiny and glittery. And as we know, the shinier something is, the better, because glitter can never be bad. And he's got this cute little nose and little mouth and these little eyes. And you see how detailed he is? And they're drawn with brown paint. And I love the attention to detail. He just looks so soft and fluffy. And he comes in this little, he is a candle, and he comes in this little holder. And even though he's a candle, I will never burn him because he is too cute. So, look at these 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I will give you a few seconds to really look at them and think to yourself, which one do you think cost the least amount of money? Which one do you think costs the most money? And which one do you think is right in the middle? Which 2 do you think are right in the middle? So as you're taking a few minutes to consider that, I have the price tags here. And I'm going to go through them. So, are you ready? If you think that this fish is the least expensive item, then you're right. This fish only cost $1. Now, which item do you think is the second least expensive? If you said it was this bear candle, then you're right. He only cost $3. Now, which item do you think is the most expensive? And which one do you think is in between the second least expensive and the most expensive? So if you said that this pendant was the most expensive item, you're absolutely right. This pendant retailed for $20. And that is the most expensive. And then this little bird was right behind it at $10. So this is the order. The fish was $1. That is the least expensive. The bear candle was $3. That is the second least expensive. The bird was $10, and she's the third least expensive, the second most expensive. And then there's the pendant, which was $20, and that's the most expensive. So, did you get this order right? Fish, bear, bird, pendant? accepted, then you're eligible for the grand prize or a prize. And I'm going to show you how we do that. So anybody that watched the old Let's Make a Deal episode, and if you haven't watched them, I suggest searching them on YouTube, because there's a lot of them on YouTube. They're a lot of fun. At the end of the show, the big winners would be asked to select a door. Now, on the original Let's Make a Deal, there were 3 doors to choose from. But in my case, I'm going to give you 4 doors to choose from. So this here is door number 1. This box has something inside of it. So instead of door number 1, 2, or 3, we're going to have box number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay? So this is box number 1. And as you can see, it's got this really beautiful pattern. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 blue circles, and 1, 2 white oblong kind of shapes. And then there's a little white hexagon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 dark blue curves. That's box number 1. Box number 2 is very much like box number 1. It's got this beautiful leaf pattern on it. It's got blue leaves, and they're light green leaves. They may look a little yellow on camera, but they're actually very light green. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 green. And that is box number 2. They also make very lovely sounds when you tap them. Then, back to our theme of glitter is good. We have box number 3. And this box just has the most beautiful sparkly pattern. The top is round and shiny with glitter. And the side, the white part of the side, is also shiny with glitter. And then there's bright red and dark red, almost a maroon color. And I love the abstract colors of this, the abstract shapes of these, the dots and the color. So this will be box number 3. And then finally we have box number 4. And box number 4 is just like box number 3, except it's in blue. So it's got this beautiful blue shiny case, and you have a light blue abstract, dark blue abstract, almost navy blue. These polka dots, and then the shiny white. So pretty. They kind of match my nails. That's just a coincidence. And this is going to be box number 4. So, as part of your prize, if you got the order of the items right, I would like you to pick a door, or in this case a box. Box number 1, box number 2, box number 3, or box number 4. So take a moment and choose one. And I am going to go through them all, and you can see what's in each one. Okay, no matter what you chose. So, let's go through them in order. And just keep in mind which one you selected. So, if you chose box number 1, your prize is this absolutely beautiful pendant that shows off a moon and a circular rhinestone that has shimmery effects, because again, glitter is never bad. And I see this as being sort of a double moon pendant, where you have the crescent moon and the full moon represented in one piece. It's got these beautiful, almost filigree-like designs on the side, and this lovely chain that's long but not too long. And the silver looks so beautiful with the blue. So if you chose box number 1, this is your prize. Congratulations. If you selected box number 2, you have won this adorable fairy figurine. She's very, very detailed. She's very yellow and gorgeous. She could be either a summer fairy or a fall fairy. Perhaps a harvest fairy would be the best way to describe her. And she's got lovely yellowish hair, yellowish orange hair. It's very detailed. She's wearing a flower in her hair, and the flower is also very detailed. And she has these gorgeous yellow wings that also have quite a bit of detail to them. You see the swirls and the patterns and the lines, almost like a leaf. And she's got these lovely rosy cheeks and a big smile and eyelashes. And she looks like she's wearing a little scarf here because she might be a fall fairy and it might be getting a little chilly. And look at her beautiful dress. Her dress is so lovely. It's got light yellow and dark yellow, almost orange, but it's actually dark yellow. And silver highlights. Look at the way the silver shimmers in the light. So she is very, very beautiful. So if you selected box number 2, this is your prize. Congratulations. Now, if you selected shiny, gorgeous box number 3, you have won this adorable cat figurine. It's almost iridescently shiny. She's wearing a pink collar. And she's got a little bit of discoloration here, but we can fix that before sending it home with you as a prize, of course. And she's got these beautiful green eyes and eyelashes and this cute little nose and a mouth, cute little kitty face. And her ears are so detailed. Look at even bits of pink on the ears. See that? And if you come down here, you can see both her little legs and her little paws. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here's her little foot here. And her back leg. And her tail. And I love cats. So I think this is a beautiful prize. She's really shiny. I love the way she catches the light. It's like all pastel colors. When she's all white. When she catches the light, you see flashes of pink and yellow and green and blue and purple, like a rainbow pastel. So if you chose box number 3, this is your prize. Congratulations. Now, finally, if you selected box number 4, your prize is this adorable dragon who is again glittery, because as we now know, glitter can never ever be bad. So this shiny green dragon is wearing a knight's armor. Isn't that cute? And it looks like he's standing on an egg and he's guarding it. And he's got these wonderful wings and this adorable tail. And you see his feet, how detailed they are. You have 1, 2, 3 claws. 1, 2, 3, both feet. And his hands are equally as detailed. 1, 2, 3, 4 little fingers. And then this hand is clutching what looks like a sword. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 little fingers clutching the silver sword. And his armor has this abstract gold design on it, otherwise it's silver, but I love the contrast. And he's got yellow eyes then he's got ears, and down the back of his neck to his back and his tail he has scales. A dragon. And look at how detailed his wings are. You can see the ridges in his wings. So I think he's wonderful. And if you chose box number 4, this is your prize. Congratulations. Now, normally this would be the end of the game, but I want to ask you if you would like to go for the big deal. Now on Let's Make a Deal, when they would go for the big deal, you would risk the prize you've already won. But if you have played this game, then you have theoretically won your prize. And if you have, no one's going to take that away from you. But let's see, if you want to, we can have a free go at the big prize, the grand prize with you. We'll have it. And the way you do that is we're going to play the same game, except with all the prizes we just won. So this time, I'm going to ask you to consider this necklace that was in box number 1, this fairy figurine that was in box number 2, this cat figurine that was in box number 3, and this dragon figurine that was in box number 4. Now, take a look at all of these items and think about the way that I described them. Now, think to yourself, what order do you think that these items should be in? Which do you think was the most expensive? Which do you think was the least expensive? Take a good look at them and really consider it. Now, are you ready? Well, if you thought that this necklace was the cheapest item, then you're right. This moon pendant cost $5, making it the least expensive item here. Which item do you think is the most expensive? If you think that the cat was the most expensive, then you're right. The cat cost a total of $15, making it the most expensive item of these. Now, what do you think about the other two? Do you think the dragon is more expensive than the fairy? Or do you think the fairy is more expensive than the dragon? If you said that the dragon is more expensive than the fairy, then you're right. The dragon cost $8. The fairy only cost $7. So, was this the order that you had them in? Necklace, fairy, dragon, cat? If so, then you have won the grand prize. I'll take these things aside, and I'm going to show you what you have won. So in addition to whatever prizes you've already won, you have also won this awesome little badge that declares that you are number 1. And this badge is a shiny number 1, and it's got this cool enameled purple effect that is also shiny. So the 1 is kind of glittery, and the background is more enameled shiny. And that's awesome because, as we know, glitter, shimmer, and shine can never, ever be bad. And in addition to this little pendant, your grand prize is this adorable elephant figure, little elephant, plush elephant. He is green, the color of money, at least in America, and he's got these lovely green ears, and these cute little eyes, this cute tail, and look at the beautiful, shimmery, abstract pattern on him. He's wonderful. And his trunk is in the air, and that is a sign of good luck, prosperity, and goodwill. So he is your grand prize for the game. So, thank you very much for playing ASMR Game Show. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you would like to see more like this. I know it's a little strange, and I was a little nervous about doing it because I don't know how it's going to be received. But hopefully you had fun sitting there watching it, and hopefully mentally playing along. So again, thank you for watching, and please let me know if you would like to see some more videos like this in the future, and check back to my channel soon for more ASMR. Alright, I hope you're sleepy now. Thank you for watching. Good night.